So here we are, day 26. I don't quite remember what I left you on last time, but this time I'm going to get straight into what's happening. So as you can see, I am evacuating England. I was not able to sustain my existence here. I think at the end of the last log that I did, I'd explained that I had to leave and find refuge or exile somewhere else. So I'm heading, double click, see where the soldiers in. I'm heading up to above the Greenlands or Iceland, whatever this is. And basically, once I get up there, I'm either, oh, mouse is gone. I'm either going to be taking some of Ulster's land. If they reply to my diplomacy messages, I might be borrowing some land. But if they don't, then chances are I will be going to either Somerset or Baffin, or ideally the place I want to end up into is Nova Scotia, where I've joined this coalition of what do they call themselves? The Sons of Liberty. The plan is to come over to Nova Scotia and take up land in territory here, and then possibly expand out and maybe attack Newfoundland, or maybe just support the Sons of Liberty in whatever campaigns they are doing in America. Meanwhile, hopefully then I might be able to build up a navy, build up an army of some sort, come back, retake England. That is the goal of this campaign now, to retake England and to see that Burgundy fall, and this European coalition, which has been the downfall of myself, I want to make sure it fails. I've got connections with Jumpland. We are working together as allies. We have been from the very start. We've had good communications. And so now, as we move forward, it's just going to be a case of keeping that communication with Jumpland and the Ordin's Oathkeepers coalition. And essentially, these dudes here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that all they've got left? 5. 5 Southern Highlands. So that's the other thing I did not mention. The Southern Highlands have completely backstabbed. They are, well, the cowards. Instead of fighting, instead of staying to fight, they've decided to join the enemy, which is disappointing to say the least, but what can you do? So why have I decided to come and do this video, for this log? Well, it's because something I want to keep my eye on is the communications in the newspaper between Burgundy and not only his own coalition but the rest of Europe, and as we come to here into the Netherlands and things, not the Netherlands, wherever this is. There's so much that I could talk about from this game, but I think the thing which I'm going to just look at is, well, first of all, let me just explain. Provence was a part of the coalition. They, for some reason, have left and they've joined the Ordin's Oathkeepers. Styria and Carthenia was part of the coalition. They call themselves the New Angevin Empire, but they've left. Why? Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. So that's basically where I left it, trying to figure out why have the Styria and Carthenia left the coalition. So let's head back to the newspaper. Go back. I don't know how far to go back, but what we're interested in is Burgundy. Oh yes, this is where Burgundy was trying to accuse me of being a sore loser. And I just sort of said, oh no, it wasn't that one. It was the next one. Oh no, just didn't show. I was just said I'm offended that you think I'm upset over a game sort of thing. It was strange. This sort of game is, it's quite hard to get upset because you're playing so many games. You lose one, you carry on to the next one. Let me just find that because it's annoying me now. It's annoying me now that I didn't see if I got myself. Take off agony. Yeah, that's what I said. I'm just offended. You think I'm upset over a game? It was just weird. It was just weird. It was one of those things people just misunderstood. And I was just like, okay, whatever. Oh no. Day 25. So I think it started yesterday. There's a lot of stuff going on. I think it starts here. So yesterday at 9:30, all coalition members are requested to attack Province, the traitor. Province is that one that I said left. 32. The traitor, you forced me into this by moving your troops towards my borders from multiple sides. You have no choice but for me to protect myself. Okay. Excuse. We all know I was in no condition to fight. I was simply matching the numbers you had on my border. 300 against 300. But we all know what exactly you wanted was my territory, so no worries. But Burgundy. Who put their troops on the border first? This is that's the okay. This makes sense now. So who put the borders on? Who put their troops to the border first? So that was 9:34. Someone Nagpur button in. Sounds like it. Burgundy playing dirty. Provence. I think it's the longer you play the game, the more you want to have good relations, even with players, across games, because good allies are good allies. End of the day. Provence. Excuse me too. You said that you were going. Okay. You want my territory. We're not. You want chill. You said to me you were going to change the direction you choose, but you did not do so. Okay. I offered you the option that I would move some troops away from my own territory, so you would not keep so many troops on my border. What do you think I should have done? But if you do attack me when you have more troops there, I could not defend myself. Come on. It sounds like Burgundy is on a bit of a bullshit street in Provence. You wrote me that you divert the moment less than 2 hours ago. I watched your troops move all the time from there now. They kept moving towards me. Okay. Yes, I diverted, to waiting for you to respond. But your troops came towards me for 2 hours. That's the same accusation, going right back. I think that's enough time. And if I was a backstabber, I had better opportunities and offers and but you may have no honour or respect to fight a fair fight. So the game ends for both of us. 600 troops are enough for you to defend, plus your buddy from North coming. You guys have one person every alliance. Then you backstab the rest of the alliance. Okay. See what you want now? It's not going to change. What you are good at Percy overall said it was such a partnership. I'm not the one who can shoot. Let's keep that in mind, shall we? But enough to. I'm really hungry. Your intentions and character are completely revealed. Burgundy is very. It sounds to me like Burgundy's projecting. So Burgundy, why move your achievements to Province? Why do it? At 9:49, 9:52. By first contacting you and asking about your movement, I gave you a chance to do something else. It sounds coward movement to me. Like I said before, you just wait to get the troops. Okay, there's a lot of faffing going on, but it's quite a simple thing. Who put the troops there first? And why didn't Burgundy retreat? real plan by my mum. It was 2 days away, so that's not a good excuse. As I said before, backstabbing is not a thing that I know for days. In general, I've been going to take. It's in your nature. I don't have a stack for a tube set. You don't for tube spots. I would take. I have to say, you have the rest of the world doesn't care. I care. This is interesting as well. 2 burgundy. That is obviously coming from him. Come on, burgundy's right in that. We see you are the good guy. I'm sorry, but I'm too far from you to help you out. No, that is definitely burgundy. Don't like back. Looks like Provence in Germany. Nah, that's burgundy. He's talking to himself now. Yeah, if Provence and Germany are pals, or rich but whatever, or pals and they're in different coalitions, they're basically undermining both their coalitions' spine. This does sound like it could be pattern behaviour running across. To will not forget. I plan to take him down with me. He, I mean, the fact that Powell's in the beginning is a bit strange, but if he was honest about it, then you can't really say much, can you? Not much happening in the remote Alaska. That's the Gemini and province of Powell's. This is a game of deception. I can't say her name now since we've met. See, Vass's coming in, man. Vass's going against Burgundy, man. Allegations as well, I do not know Province Alps from the game, fair enough. So apparently he's not involved. I can't say how. Apparently, how do you portray his coalition? Don't know, Kev. Oh, okay. I've been allied to Gemini since day 3 of this game, so I'd say that been my true coalition tiger, fair enough. So yeah, he was working for them, but that was a part of a diplomatic decision. Also, some of my now dead friends knew what was happening and accepted and welcomed it, which is why they moved some of their troops away the provinces I was conquering. Message Gemini, I mean, I've allies all across the map from previous games. I've allies in Asia, South America, North America, Turkey, Africa. I know a lot of veteran players in these 500 games. Guys, be careful, vision there are 4 more members out there. So, Burgundy's calling a conspiracy. Burgundy, you're a child. I've played numerous players just like you before. All you do is complain because see them moving afterwards. Yeah, from your coalition members to the land. That's what happened. He got Spain to attack me, then he's moved in, taking the land. You're discussing power by the world to celebrate description. Yes, I allies. I'm not entirely sure why you think there's incriminating information to be put in these papers, but I said you're a troll. And then today, we got some shit. Starting off with this, I think this is the same conversation. This is all going on. You'd salute someone who takes allies out, as that is exactly what you did with Hanover. Now you're doing it with Provence, building up forces on Brunswick border. Odyssey looks like it's an unfortunate day to be an allied Burgundy. Okay. You should do a comedy of deception. Here's the interesting bit. 12:06. Before I was able to see this is the one he left. Before I was able to see the full picture, not just a piece of it from the newspaper. because I was able to see the full picture, not just a piece of it in the newspaper, I've elected to leave the coalition of Burgundy. You mentioned in the paper provinces stacked the borders with troops, but that is not true. Most of the provinces stacked or forward on an advance. While this may be ultimately mean the end of my end for this map as well, I still have to make the right choice, which is to remove myself from the situation and remain neutral for now. I both understands that caught in the middle, so he wants to team up with Ordin's Oathkeepers by the looks of it. And he's leaving now, putting himself out. He has 300 troops there, and I said not stacked. Check your facts. I did a mistake protecting you little rascals. You should have been taken out by them. Like they wanted, and I'm sure you don't have a future. Also, good luck. Okay, 18 cast. Hold up. Wait a minute. You protected someone other than yourself. That's interesting. Considering Province had to protect you in every single war that was fought in Europe, and yet you betrayed them anyway. Without Province helps to protect you in these wars, you would have taken it out a long time ago. Or maybe the game. You can just find more veteran players to carry you. Interesting. Good joke, gentlemen. Province is only good for stealing land. I fought alone from the very start. I'm not someone so mystic of one for mercy, hand hoops. I'm the one who declared war, go backstab. That's what you're good for. You fought alone, Province outstated by himself, and you fought alone. Spanish coalition until a peace treaty was signed. Oh, that's right. And Province out was killing father. Doesn't need a European troop. Troops must be fight alone as well. Trolls do what trolls do. There's a few. Fuck off, this is interesting. Who fought the American French? Who fought the Swiss? Who fought the British? It was me who came to help when Province declared war. And I'm going to post him in. I'm going to check the facts first. So, because he had 2 troops in front, if I don't get it, that just means we're 7 new troops. So I worked together until ship also tend to get down to I know she's been I was attacking my face and himself. What do I get here? So he was told to attack. Who's the one that attacked? If you choose. Right, let me just check and let's see. Essex. Okay, peace. Burgundy took out 17. Is that since the start of the war? So he's took out 17 of my troops. Guess I took out 4,000 since the war. Who else? Brittany's done none. So okay, so the question isn't really me. The question is more Devon. Devon. Oh, Ulster. Let's say Ulster. Let's look at Devon and Ulster and see who's. Brittany done nothing. No, look, Brittany's was Brittany. Why can't I see the Okay, let's see Ulster. Centro. So it's Centro. Well, let's just see who Burgundy has been fighting in Britain. What I need to see is how many troops has Burgundy defeated in Britain. Say 25 maybe. 17,000 there. I mean that's Cumberland. Lost 0 troops. Obviously he had some sort of easy advantage there. as in that AFK. Okay, let's head to the modern day. I don't know. I mean, he's obviously defeated Cumberland, but Cumberland, I think, might be AFK now. Yeah, I mean, Cumberland wasn't. What did he say again? It's hard. I shouldn't get involved. Really. Did it show up? Oh fuck. According to the papers, based on the paper, Big Jew declared war 30 minutes before Prime decided to defend himself. That sounded like a reaction. An action. Police chief, that's which one guys. Well, Big Jew, I don't know who's Big Jew. I got involved. Man, oh man. So this light cruiser's gonna land up here, then hopefully maybe I can't attack with this. Oh, it might be part. Oh, yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. It's just because it's I think I've still got peace with them. I need to. I mean, not peace. I've got right away. I have to change that to peace and then declare war. Man, it's not good times. Zabakat. Who is that? Is that him? It's him. No. Who? That's Big Chew. So, what was the... Big Chew declared war 30 minutes before Province decided to defend himself. I don't know what that means. I don't know what the fuck he's trying to say. He should explain his shit. It's all crumbling down. Anyway. Who's Tommy Latikari? Where's Zarbak? I don't know what the fuck he's saying. Right, that's... Okay, Province. Province opened fire on Zarbak. Search that. Province opened fire on... So what's that? Warning, Big Chew and fired on the soldiers of Momzil. Big Chew on Momzil's troops. Big Chew declared war 30 minutes before Province decided to defend himself. Yeah, Big Chew, no, the point is, if you go back to here, Big Chew declares war at 12:03, and then Province wait, what? Then Province declares war on Big Chew. So where's this attack? Where's this attack from? I still recording? Anyway.